When I found out I was going to be a parent, I immediately felt a lot of anxiety and worry. So I went on to BetterHelp to try to look for a therapist to help me with that.
My relationship with my family and with my boyfriend and with myself were suffering. I really needed help.
I was ruminating a lot. Really getting those thoughts out to a therapist and getting feedback was just life-changing.
Discover what BetterHelp Online Therapy can do for you. Visit BetterHelp.com today.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. I didn't get any negative comments about the reboot of the show, so I'm going to assume that all you guys are cool with it. Today's top story comes from sportspromedia.com. IGTV, a, quote, superpower for connecting with fans, says Instagram's Dev Sethi. I'm not familiar with who Dev Sethi is, but LinkedIn indicates that he is Instagram's head of sports. I wasn't aware that Instagram had a head of sports, but he is actually a fairly recent hire to the team. At a recent event, Sethi said that IGTV is ahead of other platforms in terms of developing its video capability. To help creators stuck at home during the coronavirus lockdown, IGTV ran a pilot program allowing creators to monetize using this feature. I alluded to that on previous shows. With the growth of IGTV usage, Sethi believes that with Instagram's native ability to direct users toward those longer tail formats means that it has arrived as an effective content distribution platform. Here's the quote. I think IGTV is actually in many ways on a more accelerated trajectory compared to other platforms that have developed and invested in video, so I only see that trajectory increasing moving forward, end quote, said Sethi. He continues, to me, the biggest question is, when is IGTV going to realize its superpower? That superpower is helping partners who have already built an established following and a cultivated audience in importing them into mid-form and long-form content experience, and that day has arrived. We have partners across all of those segments, including athletes, creating 1 minute plus video. In terms of fitting that into the competitive environment as a distribution platform, I think that day has arrived. And if you ask our partners across all of those segments, I think those numbers will back it up. End quote. What do you think? Is IGTV there yet? Is it really a competitor to YouTube? Are people watching long format videos on their phone in portrait mode? Personally, I'm still firmly in the undecided category on this one. And now, as part of a reboot of the show, I want to introduce a new segment called Trick Thursday, where I tell you a trick to getting more followers that you might not have known. Today's trick comes from agorapulse.com, and they talk about going live with the right Instagram partner. Here's a concept that I hadn't really thought about before. When you go live with someone who offers a similar service but not a competitor. For instance, they give an example of gyms and beauty salons, or nail salons and hair salons, libraries and coffee shops, sunglass realtors and swimwear brands, or florists and wedding planners, someone where you would have some synergy but not direct competition. And I think that's a really good idea because chances are if people are going to be looking for a wedding planner, they're also going to be looking for a florist for flowers for that wedding. That's your Thursday tip. Hope you like it. That's it for today's show. Come back tomorrow for more Instagram news, tips, tricks, strategy stuff, and a whole lot more. Can we talk for a second about how Jen Lehner got me involved in this whole world? She said to me, Daniel, you have a podcast. Why don't you have a flash briefing? And I was like, I don't know anybody who would listen to flash briefings, and I don't know why I would make one. And then fast forward, here we are. This is amazing.